Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So, as I stated before, the last time we were doing this, we beat another trial. We're getting more of the background story. So apparently, pain was the power source that is being used. But yeah, we can continue the storyline, but I'm gonna go here because Sebastian, I'm trying to get those curses. I'm trying to get
You're
those
here.
curses.
Brilliant. I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
The shadow of the study.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Yeah, stupid ghost is annoying. Wait, is this the...
Revelio.
No, this isn't the one for the Chamber of Secrets, right? No. Oh my god! What the... Was that Parcel Tongue? Nah. I don't think so.
Lumos.
A hallway with the snake and a fire pit, okay. Well, whatever. Might be that way.
There he is. Good luck.
I mean, this guy was not even that far. Okay.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's
Frustrated
still
with
going
him?
on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Wow. I understand your caution.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Okay.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
Oof.
Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Okay.
Revelio. Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
Yeah.
I do that.
I guess I just have to light them up, I guess, but
Lumos.
I'll just go do this quick. Oh, is it gonna freaking... Please don't tell me I'm gonna... Oh, wait, it's right here. What do I get out of this again? I think it's just XP, right? Okay. Could have really picked the harder,
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
The fact that it's just 3 braziers that need to be lit up to enter like a super secret
Dark, ominous
door
corridors. My favorite.
is interesting.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Oh no, let's read it. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the quarters entrance and that no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Okay.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Oh shoot.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Ooh, he's parcel tonguing. Wait, what is this thing?
The voice is ancient, sinister.
Okay.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken
I am a dark
in
wizard.
ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Nope.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Sorry, Ominous. I want that curse.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us.
Never mind.
I mean, this guy's literally gonna help me get a curse. He
No
can join my
clear way
army.
forward.
Like a man.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Confringo. The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Confringo.
Okay.
Revelio.
What is this thing? Do I just slither and lock?
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
What am I supposed to do again? Q and D. Q and D.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
What exactly am I doing though?
All the gates have symbols. And there are symbols on the dial.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like that weird lock thing.
Revelio.
Okay, this one has, what is that? A Z and like a bolt thing. Okay. Damn, I had it right there. Oh, I died. This stupid thing killed me. Okay, just to clarify though, I did change my keybinds again, so I was trying to get. But it's just the WASD keys though, so I shouldn't have an excuse. Okay. It's the bold thing. It's the bold looking thing and the Z thing, right? Bold thing and Z thing? Maybe it's not. I don't remember. So just in case you don't remember, I did put this in a harder difficulty. It's the hardest difficulty as well. I did that last stream. Just felt like it would be a little bit more of a challenge.
And there's more than one gate ahead.
Revelio.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Okay, it's the bold thing and the weird Z thing. Okay.
Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same. It
Oh
makes
shoot!
me practice solely.
Right there, right there, right there. Okay, cool. Okay, so
Matching
since
the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
wasn't there like another one over here?
Nice work.
Revelio.
Oh, it is. Okay. Circle and snake thing. Okay.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
That's one in the family.
Why can't I move the
Look
top
in the
one?
mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Huh? Why can't I move the top one?
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Snake and circle thing. I can't move the top one. Oh. Damn.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
I don't know why it's so weird.
That sounded promising.
Another
Oh, I was
dial
pressing the wrong.
solved.
Wait, what?
Impressive.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I don't know. I don't know if I was pressing the wrong buttons or not, but can't see. What the heck? Goats.
Confringo. Revelio.
There's another Slytherin lock here, but I don't know what it is. I failed it down and struck my face as if it were real, as if it were a real serpent, but I must find the way forward. We should not require children to confront to a transition. The scripture must be proof that there's more to legacy. That means the eye. Okay.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's find that other gate. I guess we gotta go the other way. Guess we gotta go this way.
Revelio.
So another note. Extraordinary journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium. Intended more that what we become, I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
Okay, the duck
All I
and the
heard was
triangle
rewards.
thing.
Keep going.
Duck and triangle
We've got
thing.
more to solve ahead.
Search each corner. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Duck and damn, what was it? Duck and what?
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he?
Triangle, triangle, triangle. Okay. Dang, I almost forgot about that one.
Excellent
There
work.
we go.
We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
I mean, Ominous could have like released
I
the.
spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is
Basilisk
troubling.
and stuff.
For my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
What's going on? Why am I stuck?
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Rebellion is not yet finished with us.
Okay. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Yes! Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'd have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms. Noctold.
Ominous.
Okay.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Look, dude,
Ominous.
give me the
I'm
curse.
truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
I don't care if you do it on me,
You
just
said
teach
you
it to
know
me.
what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about
That
this?
sucks. Sure, I'll ask him. I don't
He
really
does
care.
seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
No. I will not. I will not regret it. Nope.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Teach it to
Ridiculous.
me.
As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the Cruciatus curse. It's out the window. We are learning it. Teach me. Teach me and I'll cast it
I
on
want
you.
to learn the curse.
Yeah,
and I
fine.
think it's
I'm
best
finally
if I
gonna
cast
get
on
it.
you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio.
Ooh, I will firmly
Hold
declare
on
it.
as long as you can.
Ooh, I will do it. You don't have to tell me twice, buddy. There it is. Let me put it on my thing, though.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Not gonna lie, Salazar Slytherin is a beast for having somebody do that.
Are you alright?
That pain.
Hold up. Hold up. I am getting it. We are going to put it. Where are we putting it? I need to make like a. Oh, this is gonna mess people up. You know. Yeah, I don't really care about that one. So we got. Okay, yeah, that's how we're gonna go.
I've done anything to make it stop, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Who's you? Oh, I can't even use it.
We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I'm getting
I
close.
can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Getting real close. Ooh, field guide page. What is it going to tell us? A secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with other founders. Yeah, I bet he wanted to kill a few people. Okay, let's grab this thing real quick. Slytherin spellbook.
Ominous. There's a book just here. Revelio.
Found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
No, it's mine. I just drank something that's been there for like a few hundred years or something. What the heck? Ooh, okay. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the quarters full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. Woo, the basilisk. Let me go. I'll put it in my bag and
What do you think?
Looks like a
keep it.
spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
I wonder how
Breathtaking.
Revelio.
the founders died.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
I feel like it came up this way.
We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
That's so crazy that he uses his wand to see. Okay. Which way do we get out? This way? That's exactly what I tried to touch right now.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
I mean, the parcel tongue door seems pretty legit to, like, use to keep people out, you know?
About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No.
Understood. I'm truly sorry.
Ooh,
about
y'all
your
are
aunt,
lucky I
Ominous.
can't use it.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Lumos.
The dragon lady or something? I don't know. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, can I go back down here? I can. Alright. Cool. We got our first curse. Let me look at my talents. Because I think I could grab a few things now. With my dark arts. Oh. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health? No. Striking an enemy cursed by Crucio releases a projectile that curses nearby. Yep. I know I'm gonna keep, you know, these. I'm gonna use them. There's no point in me saying like, nah. There's no point in getting that stuff because I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna use them. Okay, let's see. Fire and Vice. That's the story. Acquire a dairy call and acquire a giant purple toad. Okay. Fluxweed and acquire all 3 common plants and use them. Do I want Flipindo? I don't really care about Flipindo. Okay, let's go with Meat Poppy Sweepings. Let's go with the story. Poppy Sweep. Okay. I mean, I could just fly from over here, actually. Let's do that. Let's continue the story. We finally got our curse. Sebastian took a damn while to get it. Like, bro, just teach me all of them already. I'm ready for it, you know? If anything, once I get the 3 curses and I haven't been able to put my talent points onto them, I'm gonna like play offline, do some side quests, level up, and get those freaking things. Cause yeah, I'm not messing around. Am I gonna use Avada as often? Because it'll I mean, it's gonna make things easy.
I didn't always like a polite battle.
Oh, you know what I'm about to do.
Crucial.
Ooh!
Levioso! Stop that!
Yeah, buddy's over there in pain. Mmm. Beautiful. Some spiders over there. Okay. Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. Check this out, everybody. Check this out. Oh dang! I thought I switched my mount. Hold on. How do I do that again? Okay. Sorry, bud. Yeah, you're not the one I want. Sorry about that. This one looks nice, but I'm a Dark Lord. These aren't like necessarily dark beasts, but I look pretty. I think I look dangerous, and like I'm about to mess stuff up. You know what I mean?
How about some sightseeing?
Yeah, look at that. People are gonna like look at this and they're gonna be like, "Whoa, this guy is it's just flying." That is like dark wizard level stuff, like flying without any magic. They'll be like, "Whoa, we've never seen that before. What's going on?"
What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Easy. How do I get down? Control and descend. Whoa, why is this weird? Get down. Come on, why do I gotta press it? Come on. Come on. That was weird. Okay. No. Get down. Get down. I am regretting this. I am regretting this. Come on. Just get off. I want to get off. No, not away. What is going on? Stop. Okay, not doing that again. I think I'm just going to stick with my broom.
Is Highwing alright?
Spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Another spell? I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, this person right here. No, we gotta get those curses. We gotta get those curses. No, we're getting the curse. No. We are getting a curse. That's what we're doing. I can just easily fly over here. Nobody worry about that. Where is he at? Where's Sebastian? Where you at, buddy? Undercroft. Okay, easy. Oh, shoot. Right here. Undercroft. Map chamber. Nope, that's not it. This is the map chamber. Oh, there it is. How do I get to the Undercroft? I guess we'll just go there, I guess? Yeah. I barely got my spell. First thing I did, I was like, I'm gonna go do it. Yeah, and you know I did it. This is proof to everybody who doubted me. I am a dark wizard. My decisions were for this specific moment. You know, I have the weapons at my disposal. I'm being friendly because I'm making friends so that they can join my army. Betray everybody at the end who didn't want to join me. Oh, y'all are lucky I can't do this right here. I thought I could fast travel inside the Undercroft though one time. Thought I did that once.
You'll never believe what
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Okay, I changed my mind. I regret using Crucio is the first thing I did. Come on.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I feel bad betraying him, but you know what?
I see no reason to.
I want that curse. I'm just gonna agree with you for now.
When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Oh my goodness, okay. How about sending an owl right now?
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll
Sure.
decide what's for my own good.
Woo!
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Got caught
No,
for
I
a K.
didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when
Okay.
not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Just leave you alone.
I am not letting this go.
Crucio! No. Okay.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Tell me what happened.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library, noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
No.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
No. I am not going to let
It
you know.
would mean a lot.
Lucky guy. Lucky guy. Going against your dark lord. You're lucky that I can't use my spells in here. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's just fly over there now. Maybe we might even be able to do 2 unforgivable curses in this stream. Maybe. And if we get to do that, I'll be pretty happy. I'll be stoked. Yeah, I'm just gonna freaking fly over there, cause with my broom. You know, it feels pretty cool flying with this broom, though. Look at my broom. Look at it. It looks like it's on fire. That's pretty legit. Okay. Let's continue then. Now better not show up right now.
I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hog's Head, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the 3 broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her
Probably.
that idea?
Okay. So
This way.
it's funny because she's literally saying that they're making a profit from like selling the animals, and that's literally what I'm doing. Why are we slowing down?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Don't even tell me. I got my spell ready.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Y'all got lucky. Come on, I just want
He
to
was
fight so I can
certainly a
use my
charmer.
my
That could have been
curse.
worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Oh shoot!
That's the
Damn.
third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I was about to save the deer,
I've
but
noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
something in the water.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Because they got attacked.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
They grab all this stuff. I'm about to fight something. What the heck?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Man.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Follow Poppy. She should follow me. I know where to go.
How
This
do
way.
goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing?
Oh
out
my
there?
gosh.
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see
Let me
us.
just go fight him.
Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Into the tent. Okay.
No. If the bird is calling, I wouldn't say it.
Accio!
Go too high.
Woo!
Back to the dirt. You will not survive this fight. Insignia! Thought you had me there. Cuprido!
Woohoo! The power!
You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Revelio.
What is going on here?
Only one way to
Damn,
find
I
out.
love the Crucio. I'm excited to use the rest of the stuff. What is that? What the heck? Was that supposed to happen? Man, I barely got my curse and then I freaking die like that. Well, I mean, I didn't just recently get it, but I have had it, and then I get to, like, you know, be a wild kid now, and that's how it goes. I mean, I did not expect that. Why did that happen? I hope it's... Oh, I gotta fight them again, though. Say less. Damn, they took 1,000 damage for that? Oh, that guy's done. Oh, double shot, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, back at you, buddy.
Accio.
Easy. Rosie is wearing a blanket skirt I wanted to show
They
you.
were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Give me a quick second, everybody. Daddy duties call. Let me see. Oh. Well, you're naked.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right. She had a cute little blanket dress. That's very, very cute.
Revelio.
There's a giant dragon skull thing here too, huh? Let me grab this thing real quick. Oh, am I supposed to repair it? I mean, I can just fly over too, though, but... Is it gonna break again? No? Okay.
Revelio.
I'm not gonna lie though, like the enemies definitely hit a lot harder when I'm playing in a harder difficulty. Not only do I have to be more careful about like what am I doing? What the heck am I doing, dude? Dude, get down there. It just definitely hits differently. I like it. It's a little bit more challenging.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2
I would
dragons.
love to have a dragon. I wish I could fly a dragon.
Of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially
Damn.
can't afford to be spotted.
Okay, I guess I have to hide, I guess. Yeah, I don't even have the... Okay. So let's go disillusionment spell.
That's it.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain.
Revelio.
Okay.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay.
See, I don't need to get my freaking sneak up or anything like that.
Revelio.
Eh.
Did you hear those goblins?
Oh,
Ramrock and the
dang.
poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
That sucks.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Ooh, okay. Like I said, I would love to train the dragon.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alright, take all their money. Because I'm still an evil person. Even if I feel bad for the dragon and stuff.
Hello, Hamura.
Oh shit, okay. Oh, there we go. It's hot. Oh, never mind. Okay.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Ooh.
The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I'll go straight in and fight right now. I don't care.
Careful! Don't think you'll get out of here.
Ooh, cool. Come at me, bud. Let me bring those, Oh, I think I could release the dragon too, I think. Oh, dang, that hit me. Woo! Crucio! Yeah, take it, but... Oh, shoot! Oh, no!
Shall we finish what we started?
Oh, shit, I messed up. Suffer! Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, more of them? No, alright.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Okay.
Stop right there.
One less human to work.
I am the Dark Lord. To predecess the rest. There's nothing you can do to beat me. Okay, you know what? I need some help. Let's do that. Who has a curse? Who has a freaking curse? Why am I targeting this dude? Get off of him, dude. Stop targeting the wrong guy. Oh my gosh, why are you targeting that dude? There's some weird thing going on right now. I'm not even kidding, everybody. Did that guy die? You see, yeah, every time I use like every time I use the Crucio, it just targets one guy and it's weird. I don't really like it. Woo. I am kicking ass though, I'm not even kidding.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
How do I free her? Does that work? Oh, nice.
This
been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
How did this guy not hear, like, the giant dragon right behind him? Better remember me, dude. Better remember I let you out.
This way.
I would love to have a dragon. Absolutely love it. If I could wear, I would put my dragon as a beast to ride.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
We should probably go return it, I guess.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Okay.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Okay. Got that quest done. Please tell me we have another Sebastian quest. No? Nothing, okay. Let me check this water stuff.
Revelio.
No? Nothing gonna come out and attack me? Okay. Professor Weasley's assignment, what is that? Collect the field guide page and the
It's
underground.
time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in return.
Okay. Is that part of the, is that the main quest? It is not. I guess we'll just go to the, I guess we'll just go to Hogwarts, I guess. I wonder when Sebastian's gonna give me the next spell. Just letting everybody know, I did pre-order The Legend of Zelda. What is it called? The Kingdom Tears. I'm excited for that. Hopefully I'll be done with the Resident Evil one, so I'll be done with Resident Evil. I'll continue the Hogwarts Legacy, then I'll start the Legend of Zelda. Super excited about that. So many good games have been coming out lately. It's crazy. I feel like I'm missing a few games.
You must try it.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. There's a little secret thing here. What is this? Underground Harbor? Well, let's go do it, I guess. I mean, we don't have like a main quest.
So this is the underground harbor.
Oh, there it is. Was that, a ghost?
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio.
Okay. Why is this so important? Locate deep beneath the viaduct courtyard in the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. Oh, this is the one that picks up the kids. Okay. Cool. Got one talent point, everybody. You know what that means. I'm saving it for the next curse. Okay. Let's go then. From the book on the intermediate transfiguration in the library? Okay. Super quiet right now. Is anybody gonna stop me from being over here? Am I supposed to go up? I think I am. This little lag thing's weird.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
I love trivia stuff.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia.
Knew
I
it.
would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
I'm getting ready for
None of
this
the
one.
other
Let's
students
do
will
it.
try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
That'd be fun.
Quiz sounds like fun.
Sounds like this person's gonna join my army.
Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Magical creature? Oh, shoot. Isn't that Snidget the bird? Why should it be nothing with golden? Like, I feel like if I was a sports person and we had an animal that was golden, we're like, oh man, but maybe it's not ethical to, be using these animals. We gotta go catch it. Let's just make something. It would be something the golden snitch, right? So let's go Snidget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in
What'd I say?
1269 by a wizard
It was the
named
50-50.
Barbarous Brown. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question.
Oh, it's because they went
Potion
extinct.
is commonly referred to as liquid luck.
Come on.
Felix Felicis.
Easy.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Oh, Horcruxes. Psych!
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
Easy.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Oh, shoot. It's the... Not the Snitch. Quaffle. Damn, the Quaffle and the Bludger. I think it's the Quaffle's the bigger one. The Bludger... I think the Bludger is like the medium-sized one. It gets hit with the bat. I think the Quaffle is like more of a... Maybe it's the other way around? Damn, they look the same size to me, though. Okay, if I wanted to hurt somebody, I'd get the biggest ball. Which would be a Bludger. But if I want to hit it with the bat, it needs to be smaller. And it's easier to grab something that's bigger. Especially if it's not magical. I'm gonna go Quaffle. Let's go.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a team throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Ooh. Shoot. Damn, that sucks because I don't remember how Polyjuice Potion works in the books. In the movie, I do remember Hermione ended up drinking the Polyjuice Potion with the cat, and she grew whiskers and a tail, but I don't think that's necessarily changing species. You're not supposed to really use animals. Dang. Polyjuice Potion, it's a 50-50. You're not... I'm gonna go true, because I mean, you can use animals, but you don't really... That's an animagus. You change into an animal, though. I'm gonna go false. Shoot.
False.
Come on.
Correct.
Woo!
Polyjuice Potion
I don't know. I think
can
she's
be
lying
used
to me.
change things such as age or race. It cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal
Perfect.
now. If you're inclined
200
to test your
IQ.
knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
That was
And
fun.
I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Give me
I'd
the
like to
questions.
answer
Come
more
on.
questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards Council.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council
Come on.
disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Oh, shoot. It's not the Iron Belly. Damn, the Peruvian Viper Tooth. I feel like it's the Viper Tooth. It's you know, it's a viper. Its vipers are smaller. An opali, like, I don't know. We're going with
The
Viper.
Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
I mean, Quincy Hogg? I honestly don't know anything about Hogsmeade. I don't even remember it from like the books, like going into straight detail. I feel like this is a trick one. I don't think it's Quincy Hogg, but I'm just gonna go with it because it has Hogsmeade. Maybe there's supposed to be like an apostrophe S for like Hogsmeade. I don't know.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Dang.
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Oh shoot, the hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul? Yeah, these are some tough ones now. Oof. Demiguises are those little freaking creatures. Demiguise, Leatherfold, Runespore. I don't even know what any of these creatures are.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the
I got
High
lucky.
Elven has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Leatherfold?
Okay, Patronus repels the Dementors. I don't know if it repels anything else. I've only seen it be used on that. A stunning spell. Leatherfold. Something that folds you. 50-50. I don't know these animals.
The knockback, James.
I don't know these creatures.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
Jeez,
The
that was
only
wrong.
known survivor of a Leatherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Why does this name sound so familiar? Evangeline Opington.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp.
I have no idea.
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Damn. Never tickle a sleeping dragon was in the bottom, but I don't think it's the official motto.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle
Damn.
a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Damn, she's asking a bunch of questions. Runespore?
The Runespore.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
I have no idea. How many questions she's gonna ask me?
Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century
Oh, it's an American
by
school. Okay.
Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Virocitiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amatoncia.
I should have known because of the Amor.
Amatoncia smells differently to every person.
I didn't
according
remember
to
what it
they
was.
find attractive, such as dusty book covers or. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
You know what?
Give me your worst.
Let's do it. I
Wonderful.
need to redeem
I
myself.
do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
I know this one. Emmerich the...
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand.
Ooh.
If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching, haversacking, and stooging. Okay. Haversacking sounds like the right one because you're the haver is sacking. I don't know. We're gonna go with that one.
Haversacking.
That's right.
Mhm.
Blatching is flying to
redeeming
intentionally
myself.
collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
It's an unusual side effect. So what's weird? Webbed feet is weird. I mean, yeah, bad luck isn't that really weird. Hairy ears is pretty weird. Webbed feet is the weirdest, I think.
Webbed feet?
No, the answer was bad luck.
Dang, did not expect
Native
that.
to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week.
Damn, that sucks.
What plant excretes stink sap?
Stink sap. A bean. Because, you know, when people eat a lot of beans, they fart. I'm going with that one.
Forest bean.
That's my reasoning.
The correct answer was Mimbolus mimbletonia.
Dang.
The Mimbolus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
What sounds 12th century here? Got a 33% chance of getting this right. Or something. Who sounds 12th century? Linfrid of Stickachon.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later,
Nice.
Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
Shoot, I know this story too. I've heard about it. I think it was a smaller pot.
A smaller pot.
Incorrect.
Shoot.
The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
This sounds dangerous. I'm gonna go rainforest.
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the
Shoot.
answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide.
Bulletproof?
Who
They
is
try
the
to shoot it?
Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Okay, I want to choose Sir Lancelot because that's the name I recognize. But it's probably wrong. It's
Sir
probably
Lancelot.
Sir Amos?
No, the answer was Sir Luckless.
Oh, shoot.
The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
So watch it be the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's
That's funny.
existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Oof, I don't know. Peveril?
Cadmus Peveril.
Just because I know the name.
The first minister was Yulin
Well,
Gamp.
the...
Gamp's
Nope.
greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement.
How dare he!
It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless.
I did not.
Thank you for
I
humoring
already
me by
forgot about him.
participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio.
Call me stupid. Oh, maybe if I touch her. Oh yeah, feel the Crucio. Okay.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
All right, let's go do that. Let's keep the story going. You know, I may not have gotten that many right, but I truly enjoy trivia. Like just getting to know those things and just have like taking the time to think about stuff and that critical thinking aspect. I love that. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And when I get it right, or if I get it right, it's just always a feel good feeling that I get. Is this the? No, that's not the. What is that? Oh. Evil deeds! There we go. Oh gosh, I gotta wait till daytime. I'm gonna wait right here for you.
we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Is that my main quest? No, it is not my main quest. Okay, let's just keep going with this one. Mike, then I guess this is my first time in here.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Well, to transfigure something to like a freaking, you know, freaking swords would be nice. Another wand. Nice.
Beautifully done.
Okay. Is it important? No, that's conjuring. Yeah, no, I don't really like. Well, I mean, there is that one spell I can turn into a bomb,
Professor.
but
I did.
or a barrel.
You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
You know what? Yeah,
Professor
it is.
Fig
I
has
answered you.
encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs.
Oh, I'll be
I'll
prepared.
provide a final
For
assessment
sure.
at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Let me show you how prepared I am. You see that? You saw that? That'll be what's gonna happen to you. You can mess with me. That's right.
Since our visit to Feldcroft,
Sebastian. I don't even care what you're about to say, dude. Just give me this. Okay, yeah.
Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Alright, let's go.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
What the heck? Okay, well, Sebastian's more important than you right now, but I feel like you're lying to me, but I'm just getting ready because I'm about to crucio you. What is this? What? Not that. I don't need this. Oh, I guess I just, get out of here, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have to fly over there. What are these little dots? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna go in, do our thing. Bada bing, bada boom. Get another curse. Put it in our slot. Oh yeah, I'm super excited. I'm excited to have, you know, the power. They won't see it coming. Oh yeah, did you learn everything you needed to learn? Yup. You know, that's all they're about to hear. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh hell no! Did somebody just? Oh damn, that sucks for you, bud. Okay. What would a truly evil person do? This. Oh, sucks for you, buddy. Ah, yes. Make them suffer. Yep. I think I've done
around here can sleep a bit easier now.
My evil deed of the day with that. I think I've proven myself quite evil.
This looks intriguing.
Is that you? Stop right there, or I'll make you.
I thought that was D. Okay. Anyways. Just wanted to teach him a lesson real quick. What's important is Sebastian right now. And those curses. Am I stuck right here? There we go.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Why did you send me another owl for? I was coming this way anyways, dude.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Fight?
We need to see what they're doing.
What kind of dark road would it be if I don't go fight them?
Bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Okay.
After you.
Grab this one. Secret actually starts decorating my you know, my place.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Dude, you let me do whatever. You let me do everything.
Kill anyone who tries.
Accio.
Shoot. Why am I so hurt? Oh, that guy didn't even show up.
Let's get this over with.
This guy's not even showing up on my freaking thing.
Bury you in the deepest hole.
What the heck is going on? It's not even warning me that this guy is like activating.
I'll kill you when I get down from here.
I'm not gonna lie to though, these guys are pretty strong. Alright. I thought I was gonna die.
Nice work.
Grab all this stuff real quick. Yeah, I thought I was dead for sure. Yeah, I don't know if it was there was an update today, so I'm wondering if there's some bugs that came with it.
We make a good team.
There's some weird stuff going on.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
Yep, we're fighting. What's going on? What the?
You call that spell? Impressed?
Battles after battles. Yep, I'm just going straight into the action. I got my curse. I'm excited to be using it. Shoot. Where's he at? Damn it.
The fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
Damn, I can't.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
I can't. I have no room in my inventory anymore. Let's upgrade our stuff. Let's see what we got. 67. Okay. Put that on. 51, 57. Nothing good there. What is it? 61. Nothing good there. 64 is the highest there. Okay. Weird. Okay, so we can obviously go in here. I cannot... Oh, I can't carry any more Wigan Well potions? Okay. How far am I from, like, Hogsmeade? I am quite far, though. Infamous foe? And I could also go fight that thing, but... Okay. Let me just get rid of, like, the very weird and cheap gear that I have. Like, this stuff, like, I don't even need this thing. It only gives me 60. Wait, what? Oh, that's the one I have on, okay. Destroy that, come on. That's crazy. I can't believe I forgot that I need to go and sell stuff. Like all this stuff, let's destroy that. Destroy that. Destroy that. Destroy that. Wait, I have 22 out of 36 gear though. So what is it exactly that I cannot carry? Okay, Wingwell potions, okay. I guess they're just Wingwell potions, I guess. That's how badass I am that I don't even need to use my spells. I mean my potions. There's a spider like right there. Okay.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't...
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sebastian. Didn't mean to do that. Battles after battles. Yes, yes, yes. This is like an action-packed, you know, stream. I got my curse. I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to teach the world a lesson. Not crossing my path. There's more. Look at that.
For better or for worse.
Boom. They don't stand a chance, even in the hard difficulties.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Okay, which way we're supposed to be going?
Revelio.
We can go that way. I don't think we can go that way. Can we? Don't I have a there we go.
Revelio.
There's items there, I guess, but I mean, I don't think it's that important. So every time I try to
Don't
jump
see any
over here,
goblins in these webs.
It'd be disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
that's messed up, dude. Oh shit, that scared me.
Such arrogance.
Dead.
Dead.
One. Dead. Ooh, I'm just too damn good. Oh shit, I messed up on that one. Yeah, you're pretty strong though, I'm not gonna lie. It's normally whenever I mess up like that, is that
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Okay, there's a chest up there. What is this? Another Wiggenweld potion or something? Okay, I can't carry that. Up here. What is this? Chest. Okay, so it looks like it's that way,
That
but
ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
there's some spiders over here. No?
Revelio.
Okay. I mean, if they run away, that's fine too. I don't care.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. I don't know why, but in the beginning,
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps. Revelio.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
we could go that way, I guess. Does it just take him into the same place? No, it's not.
Revelio.
How do I get up there? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, is there a way up here? No. Okay. The heck is that, a rat?
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
Okay.
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, time to repair this thing again. Imagine how easy it is to repair stuff. I wonder if I can repair like electronics in the modern day. Like, what if the chip breaks? Can you just like repair it? I don't know. Coming at me, spider? I am sorry, spider, but you're dead, dude. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna try not to use my curses as often. Am I poisoned or something?
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better.
I'm taking damage. Okay.
Revelio.
I thought we were gonna have an issue right now. There's a chest like right there too. How do I get that? Oh, I could just climb down here. Okay. Easy peasy. Oh, I had to get in the water. Okay. I don't know why I wanted to call this guy ominous, but he's not ominous. I do feel bad for ominous though. I feel like we just used. He really wants to be like, you know, a separate thing from his family, and then you know this happens.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a little maze, but it seems to be that way, so I'm gonna go extreme danger. Oh shoot!
Lumos, Lumos.
What's up here? Okay. Looking good. Looking good. I guess. I mean, I don't even know, but... Niffler statue. Ooh, Secret's gonna like that one. She likes those Nifflers. I caught one for her on the last stream. I don't think I've let it loose yet. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. Okay.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
Revelio, an unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, that should be proof for everybody that this is definitely a harder difficulty because I can't break. Oh shoot! Dang, that thing hurts. Ban the middle guy. Easy. These freaking spiders like shooting at me. Holy shoot, is that the matriarch? I can let just Sebastian handle that. Oh, it is a bit of the matriarch. Okay, girl. Take it. That'll distract her long enough. Let me like beat up for other people. Oh, there's more than one. Holy shit. Oh shoot, wrong one. There we go, this one. There we go. Woo! Damn, my Gracious doesn't even work on it. Crazy, crazy. Why are there two matriarchs here, though? That's crazy. Did not expect that.
You certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Let's grab the stuff. That was pretty, you know, decent. Okay. I mean, the good.
Revelio.
Why would I say this?
Around in peace.
I think the issue I have is that, you know, this game level has been it's on the hardest difficulty, right? And I'm not complaining about the spells. They're good spells. I just feel like the spells definitely make it like extreme. Well, the ancient magic at least makes it super easy for me to survive most attacks. Oh, shoot. Where's the other one at?
Revelio.
There's one, two. Is that a third one over there? Where's the third one at? Oh.
Confringo. Protego.
We should clear out these spider webs. Waste. Wasn't expecting that.
What happened? Did something happen? Oh, there's a door right here. Okay, okay.
Revelio.
There's a symbol right there. There's symbols everywhere. It's Dora's journal. The world floated back to me as if it was a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain. What is the Black Death?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Sebastian,
unravel more
I think
of
I
this
found
mystery.
something. A canvas piece.
Oh, second
Brilliant.
triptych.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all.
Revelio.
Still, something about this place feels odd.
Yeah, maybe the fact that there's another mirror here.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Okay.
Revelio.
Check on Sebastian, okay.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
There it is. Okay, let's go. Another spell, though. Another curse. That'd be nice. Sebastian, buddy. Help a brother out. Become the best Dark Lord possible. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking. We could.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
Nice.
We're in for more trouble.
Okay, tell me.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just
I
went
mean, you're
through?
generalizing,
No,
buddy.
Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Ooh, hell no.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
No, that's not what I wanted to
do
say.
Know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Okay, so no curse. I'll let you come lick my boots when you're done being a little bitch. You know what? Don't run from me. There you go. Okay. Well, it looks like I have to do a whole other mission and stuff like that. Undercropped. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like I have to do this thing. Gobbledygook. 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 Alright, everybody. I think this is going to be it for now. We got at least one curse, and we got to test it out a few times. Got a lot of action. Yeah, I may do the other quest offline just to level up, get some... Well, actually, let's see what we have. Sell my stuff. What was I going to do again? Oh, yeah, talents. What is this? Rest of Memento. And enemy to control. So I need to get this one, and I need to get this one. So I definitely need at least 2 talent points. At least. Yeah, you know, definitely not getting these. I don't really care about these. Alright. So yeah, I'll definitely see you next time on Hogwarts Legacy. We'll continue the story. We'll see where it goes. We didn't get to see any memories this time around, but we did get the curse, and I think that was very, you know, beneficial. I think we're getting closer and closer to being the Dark Lord we want to be. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.